A male Anzu, its brightly colored feathers rustling in the wind, steps carefully along the shores of a wide, muddy beach beside a gently flowing river. In the shade of the forest, the ground near the bank is cool, damp, and muddy. Gentle ripples of water constantly dampen the ground closest to the river's shore. With each step, the 4-meter-long Anzu, a canignathed dinosaur with a short, toothless beak and domed head crest, leaves behind footprints in the mud where it has stepped. Thirsty, the Anzu carefully moves towards the water, lowering its long neck to drink. With every step, it can feel itself sinking slightly into the mud. It notices other animal tracks going to and from the water, giant duckbill dinosaur tracks, small bird footprints, and even some mammal tracks. As it leans in to drink, the Anzu notices another track a few meters away. This track is a giant 3-toed footprint, right at the edge of the water. The Anzu cocks its head like a bird, considering. This track is directed away from the river, so the animal had been leaving the water. Phew. Then the Anzu notices something gleaming along the trackway. Investigating further, it discovers the remains of a half-eaten fish. Not one to pass up a free snack, the omnivorous Anzu bends and takes a bite. Just then, something moves in the shadow. A giant Spinosaurus emerges from the forest, where it had been catching a nap in the shade of the trees. It had woken up and was now heading back down to the river to hunt. Despite its immense size, this fish-eating dinosaur hunts like a stork, bending low over the water to snap at huge fish. The Spinosaurus suddenly notices the Anzu, who is frozen in shock. They stare at each other for a brief second. And then the Anzu bolts in fear. An Anzu is designed for running, long-legged, light, and fast. Because of its size, Spinosaurus is a poor runner. However, there is one factor that gives Spinosaurus, an animal that lives in rivers and along their banks, an edge. The river mud. The Spinosaurus' broad feet prevent it from sinking into the mud, but the Anzu is not so lucky. It sinks up to its thigh in thick, black sludge and is unable to free itself. Spinosaurs are adapted to eat fish, but with a huge body to fuel, it has a voracious appetite. It's not about to pass up this easy meal. The Spinosaurus closes the gap and sinks its long teeth into the Anzu's back. With forceful, snapping bites, the Spinosaurus devours the smaller dinosaur. Spinosaurus wins.